And that's the other thing, really super cool thing here, is that you can literally be controlling the camera and controlling everything you want to do with the camera straight from here.
Hello, folks. Today we are going to talk about this, the Synco. So, are you a content creator and you use basically your phone most of the time to film yourself, but you ended up only using your front camera, which we all know is not the best camera to use, and you cannot use the rear cameras because you don't feel as comfortable on using it because you cannot see yourself. But those are the best cameras that you have on your phone. Well, Synco got you. We got this. This is the Synco XView M4, and it's basically the best monitor you can find right now for your phones. So basically the best rear monitor that you can find right now in your phones. And soon you will understand why. This video is not sponsored by Synco, but they send me to review this product. They don't get to preview the video before, and they don't get to see anything before the video is released here, and they see the video with you. If there was any problem before, I connect and tell them before I basically do the video so that they can have, their moment to fix it and deliver the best product for you guys. And that's pretty much everything about the disclaimer, I guess. I get to keep it, no money in exchange, and yeah, I'm gonna be unbiased as I always try to be. If the companies are not okay with it, then and then they don't want to work with me, then that's be it. But I want to be sincere with my reviews and always be thorough with what I'm gonna say and be real. That's what I like. So yeah, let's get back to the video. So this one is the black version, even though in the package there is the white version, but it comes into 4 different colors. So you have the white, the black, the pink, and like a blue celestial, this kind of beautiful blue celestial kind of color. So it's really, really beautiful and nice. So let's just go and unbox it and see what comes inside the box. So of course I already opened it, but usually it will come in a really nice box like this one. You slide it out. All right, let's put this one up here, and then after sliding up, you basically slide this one, put it like that, and then as you see on top there is the paper Synco, and basically in here you will have the manual and everything that you need to have. So we can put it right here, and then here you see the monitor itself, right? But there is another box in here. Let's open it, and there is a USB-C to USB-C charger here, and that's really good because you will probably have a ton of those around. Inside that first drawer, it's full. It's all USB-C cables. You never had enough, or at least I never have. So in the box here, you see the monitor. Of course, now probably you will see a lot of handprints because I already tested deeply this monitor. So soon we're going to talk more about it. And then here we basically have a MagSafe connector. So in case your phone doesn't have already a MagSafe, well, you can basically connect this one and have it like this one. This is my old Samsung phone. I think this is like the S10 or something like that. This is how beautiful Samsung phones are, and I still love it and use it for third-party stuff to control my light and stuff like that. But yeah, here, so you basically can use it like this. Then on the box you have basically this paper here, which it will basically tell you the code in case when you are connecting it for the first time, when you're pairing it, it will ask a code. So this card has the code for you to be able to connect it, right? The monitor. This is beautiful monitor, and there are a lot of things that I love about this monitor, and there aren't really nothing that I don't love about this monitor. So let's see the little details. So this one connects basically P2P transmission connection, and it has basically a latency of 40 milliseconds, which it's pretty good, pretty kind of standard. It's not the best and it's not the worst. As of my experience, this has worked perfectly for me. I never messed or anything. So yeah, it works pretty good. I haven't found any problem with the latency. It has basically a transmission, so basically from your phone to the monitor itself, and soon you'll understand why, of 50 meters, which is quite impressive. And then it has Bluetooth. That's the reason why the transmission is really good. And I was saying that we're going to talk about it later because this one has Bluetooth, but the Bluetooth is only up to 10 meters. If you are watching yourself, why would you go more than that, right? Just probably leave the monitor attached to the phone and just run away because it's going to see you basically anytime. So you will not really need a monitor in that case to see yourself at 50 meters. Right? So that's really good. It cost only 66 euros, which for what this one offers, I believe it's an amazing price. It's really, really good price. And from some people might say that it's expensive, but in my opinion, it's not expensive at all. So this screen is at 3.97 inches. The battery time is 3 hours of battery time, and it charges in about 30 minutes up to 80 minutes for my testing. It's really quick. I don't know if because I was using a 100-watt charger brick to charge it, but in 30 minutes it was already at 80%. And then in about 40 to 50 minutes it was already fully charged, because it's normal, like every battery, to basically avoid that the lifespan of the battery will like decrease quickly. Usually batteries will charge up to 80 and then slowly charge onto 100, so that prevents for the battery to overpower itself and then basically die earlier, especially for this kind of batteries that are internal. So there is no way of changing them except of that probably opening up and then changing it in case the battery dies. But in that case, this guarantee dies and you still want your guarantee, right? And you don't want to ruin anything inside it if you're not good at it. So that's the reason why there is a little bit more time when it's charging. Then it has basically a speaker. That's one thing that I love. The speaker basically works as a speaker. So when you are, for example, with your phone, you are filming and you want to hear yourself without having, your earphones or headphones or something like that, here you have the speaker that can tell you that, oh yeah, it's recording my voice. Yeah, and it's super cool, especially because you can control the speakers with the volumes up here, but we're going to talk about that pretty soon. Then it has, of course, the MagSafe sign here, as you can see, the little circle. What the heck is the center here? The little circle with this dangly thingy here that I never understand what it is. It seems a lot like, the man sign when you go to the toilet and stuff like that. It's pretty similar to that. Then it's equipped with a USB-C. Here it has 4 buttons to control it, and then it has a physical switch on and off, which I always love to have the physical and not to have these buttons where you have to press them, stay there 3 hours before they come up. Physical buttons all the way. Love that. Always. So let's talk about the buttons. So the buttons have two type of settings. So these are 4 buttons, but they have 8 functions. And how you activate them is by short pressing or long pressing. So if you short press, there are basically the signs on the left. And then if you long press, the signs from the light, from the right side. And what I mean is that if you look closely, if it focuses on them, if you look closely, there is a backlash, a slash in between the things. So that's how you know which ones are long press and which one are shorter press, right? So basically, if you short press, the first button is gonna be the trigger. So if you connect it through the P2P, which is going to be basically when you connect it to start screening your monitor, the mirror, this one will work as a trigger too. So you can trigger your camera to take a picture or to take a video. And then you have basically the flip. So this one will help you flipping the screen in case it's in the wrong direction. Then you have volume up and volume down for the speaker. If you long press the first trigger button, you will change aspect ratio. Basically, it doesn't really change. It just zooms in a little bit in the image. Then you will have rotation in the second button instead of the flip. If you long press, you will have rotation of the screen. So it just rotates of 180 degrees. Then you have the control of the brightness. So if you long press the volume up, you will have more brightness, and it has 3 levels. And then if you long press the minus volume, the brightness will come down. So that's really, really good. And I have to say, it's bright enough to see yourself outside, even against the sun, kind of.
The brightness in the sun, I can just frame myself. I can't really fully see myself. Let me see if I bring, by pressing the volume up, I keep it pressed, then I release it, I'm at the maximum. So I can kind of see myself perfectly to just frame myself. I can't really, okay, but like if I put it like this towards the sun, where the sun is just hitting part of my face, it's completely fine. And of course, if I'm against the sun, it works perfectly, as I will actually be professionally. But if the lens is like, I'm like backlighted, and I can still kind of see, I can like, I will just bring, let me just show you that I can still kind of see myself. Let me press the trigger second, yeah, to film. And let me deactivate this and turn this on. And I don't know if you can actually see it there, but I can actually see myself. And it's as simple as this.
So how do you actually connect it? So you connect it basically by when you turn it on, obviously, you just basically go on your phone and activate the screening. So basically the screen, the mirroring basically from your iPhone, you use basically the screen mirroring, and then on Samsung, the smart view. And basically this will pop up, you connect to it, it will ask you for the pairing code, which you got it there. And then you do the same with the Bluetooth if you want to have the trigger function, right? And that's how basically this gets connected. So basically, how do I actually use this monitor usually? So I will usually use it as a top-down monitor. So what I mean is that usually I have my phone as a top-down. Today I'm using the Osmo Pocket as a top-down, but usually I will have my 15 Pro up here as a top down, and then I will use basically this mirror monitor here to actually check if if everything is kind of working right. Today I'm not using it because I'm using the DJI up here. I'm trying to see some things, and I have my phone basically there monitoring how the DJI is doing up there. So that's how I use it. Or if I'm outside and I need to really vlog on a pinch with my phone, that's what I do. I just grab my phone and vlog with it, and it's really good because I love using the rear cameras. So this comes in pretty handy. It's small, portable, and easy, not heavy at all to just bring with you. And then as just a monitor in general, right? If I am filming, for example, a documentary, which they asked me to film a documentary with my phone, and I'll never understand why would you do that when I have plenty of cameras. But hey, it's not up to me. That's what the client wanted, and that's what I did. This one comes in handy because I can basically use it from anywhere I am standing to just view myself, and don't need to just be super attached to my phone if I'm filming something, right? So that is really, really good. Latency, right? So many people have talked about this camera having some latency issues when you're filming in 4K. And from my own experience, I haven't had any issue with that, but some people have had. So it might be an issue, but probably the version they sent me, they have improved on that. I'm not 100% sure, but we can actually just test it out now and we can see. Let's try it out. Okay, how you can see now I'm in 1080p. Okay, there is maybe a slight lag. So this is 1080p. There is maybe a slight lagging going on there, but I have to say that outside it was working way better. Outside for some reason, I don't know why. Then now I'm filming in 4K. Okay, yeah, in 4K it lags way more. But I think this is mostly to be used as a reference monitor and not completely as, you know, as like a full on monitor. So yeah, when you are turning off and on, so off it's instantly. When you turn it on, it takes a little bit more of time. It's like 8 seconds basically of time when you're turning it on.
I'm actually able to just hold it like this, and I'm gonna just press the trigger button. So now it's starting to record, and yeah, I'm just holding it like this, and I can still kind of see myself. I can frame myself. So this thing is awesome. It's pretty strong, and it's really like when I'm talking about strong, it is strong. Like it's not coming off, you know. And I can even hold the camera like this and hold basically hold it basically from the screen itself. I can hold it from the screen itself, and that's something really amazing. And the best thing, as I probably already talked about it, the trigger here, I can just be filming like this, press the trigger, vlog, do whatever I have to do, and then continue my life. This is just so much easier. I don't need anything else. I don't need expensive rig and anything. And your phone nowadays are pretty good for vlogging, especially with these amazing lenses. Now I'm using the 13mm from the wide lens, and then earlier I was using the 24. So it's amazing. how it looks amazing according to the screen. I have to, of course, bring it in, start color grading and everything. But this screen is amazing. It works really, really, really super good and everything. And I'm pretty excited. I got another screen that wasn't that great, that I didn't really love, I didn't really like. So it's really, really cool that this one has. And the best thing about this one too is that you have an integrated sound, an integrated speaker. So you can always be going through that speaker that actually I can hear it now. So let me put the volume, the volume down. And yeah, so yeah, it's super cool for vlogging on the fly. You basically, what to do, both of them can go in the pocket. You can literally just leave it there, put it back in your pocket. You can see it here. Put it back in your pocket. It's there. You pop it out from your pocket. You can reconnect it. It connects really instantly, as I showed earlier, and then you are good to go that way. This is basically the Telesin grip, the phone grip. As you can see here, it's really, really super cool device and everything. And here I put the Synco monitor because the Telesin has a double magnetic system, and with the Synco here, I put it here, and now I have a perfect monitor. It's kind of a perfect monitor because, you know, when is in landscape, I have to put the monitor in vertical, right? Which it would be super cool if there would be a way where I can actually just switch the image. I can put the image vertically. So it will be super cool if Synco would actually allow us to actually just rotate, you know, this image to, you know, be able to shoot, to put the monitor like this, but then instead of having the image in landscape, to have it, you know, in horizontal, right? So you wouldn't use the whole screen, but at least you can use horizontally the screen and still keep vertically, you know, this Synco screen, if you understand what I mean. So that would be really cool implementation to have from Synco if that is possible. But hey, this grips helps you way better, you know, because after a whole day of keeping the phone like this, but without this grip, your hand will get tired because it's so an uncomfortable position to, like, you know, keep your phone in this way the whole time. And that's where this Telesin grip comes in handy and really, really good. And in combination with the Synco one, it's just awesome. I reviewed this Telesin one in the previous video, so at the end of the video I can link it so you can go watch it.
This is it. Basically, the review of the Synco XView M4. Share down below what your thoughts are, and down below I will put the link so that you can go and purchase it straight from there if you want to. It's going to be an affiliate link, so if you purchase it, you're supporting this channel, but you're not going to lose anything. So thank you for watching, and take good care of yourself. Stay always blessed, and I'm going to see you in the next one.